Good morning, guys. Happy Friday and welcome to a new vlog. I'm trying to be quiet because Christian is still sleeping, but I just finished up getting ready and I'm about to head out to the gym. I probably won't film because there's usually a lot of people there. It is back and buys today and it's 7:11 right now, and I have a lot to do today, so I just wanted to take you guys along with me, but let's head to the gym first. I'm not exactly sure what happened to the audio in some of these clips, but I was basically just saying that I got my workout in, I did back and buys on this day, and I used the workout that my trainer has set up for me in my gym app. She has every exercise spelled out with the reps and the weight. It's really convenient. And she also likes me to do a little bit of cardio at the end, so I did 10 or 15 minutes on the elliptical, I believe. And then I was just pulling back up to the house and explaining what I needed to get done, explaining that we were heading out for the weekend on Saturday, the next day. Well, just for one night. We were going to my first Saints game. I put up a short on that already. I was just explaining why I didn't take on that many cakes, and I just wanted to kind of keep it simple for myself. So I had a wedding order, which was 2 cakes, and then 2 other cakes, and it ended up being a pretty chill, pretty simple cake decorating day. I mean, I say pretty chill. You'll see it ended up being long, but I tend to do that to myself. So anyway, let's get into the what needs to get done. Okay, I'm out of the shower, did my skincare. I'm gonna make some eggs and bacon and probably have some fruit on the side. That's kind of been my go-to lately. I'm always craving something savory, and then I feel like I should also get in some fruit in the morning, so that's what I've been doing. I was lollygagging on TikTok while I drank my coffee, so I really need to get my ass in gear now and make myself look a little decent so that I can get my day started. It just always makes me feel better when I have a little bit of makeup on. So, oh, in other exciting news, I got a computer finally. I've never had my own computer. I guess I've had a laptop whenever I was a teenager, or no, well, I guess I was in my late teens. When I started college, I bought it was like a $250 laptop with with money that I got from graduation, like graduation gifts that people got me. I used that money to buy books for school and a laptop. And it was it was not very good, but it was good enough for me to do my schoolwork, but it wasn't anything groundbreaking. And that got me through college. I don't even know what I did I must have given it away or recycled it or something, because there's no telling, it probably didn't even work by the time I got rid of it. But my husband and I have been wanting a nice computer for so long now, so we decided to go ahead and get an Apple iMac. And it's just really convenient to have an iMac, even though he's a Samsung user, but it's convenient to have an iMac, especially for me, because I'll be the main one using it, and it connects through my Apple ID and everything. I can edit my videos on here. I've been editing on my iPad and kind of using that as a laptop, but it definitely doesn't have everything that a computer would. So it's really nice because it syncs everything to computer, and like the computer is my phone and vice versa. It's really convenient, and we just got it in yesterday. It just came in the mail. Like, we ordered it to be shipped to the Best Buy store over by us, and we went and picked it up yesterday and set it up last night, and I love it. It's so nice. It definitely is a bit of a learning curve for me. I have worked on iMacs before, like at my old job. They had a MacBook, not an iMac, a MacBook computer or laptop, so I'm a little familiar with because you know the minimize and X out buttons and stuff like that are a little bit different, and then the mouse is kind of tricky to figure out if you've never worked on those before, I think, because it was definitely a learning curve whenever I would use my boss's MacBook. I had to learn how to use it. So, but it's really nice. I really like it. I'll probably get a different keyboard because this one is really small. I mean, I don't really have a big head, I like to think, so this is, you know, not much bigger than my head, but the keys are like really close together. It's definitely not the size of a regular keyboard that you would see, so I'll probably get a different keyboard for it, like a bigger one, but I really like it, and I'm excited to use it for what it's worth. The first cake on tap was a 10-inch marble cake. It's marble, chocolate, and vanilla. I've done chocolate and almond before. That was a special request, and I'm sure that was delicious, but this is like the go-to marble flavor, and it was a 10-inch. It's like a little bit of a larger cake, but she was expecting, I believe, between 30 and 40 people, so I would typically recommend the 10-inch. And these cake sizes always feed more than you would think. I always tell people, like, that's generous size slices, so you're probably gonna have leftovers unless you just have a party of people who like to cut big slices, but either way you wouldn't have to worry about running out of cake. I don't want my clients to have to worry about that, so I try to recommend the best size that I can. This was an 8-inch just regular chocolate cake. It was actually for the groom's cake for the wedding, and it was a really cute idea. She had me ice it like a tree stump, and then I brought a shaker of powdered sugar to the venue, and I added powdered sugar all over it to make it kind of look like snow, and cranberries, and she had like little pine cones and stuff. It was kind of a wintry, you know, a typical December wedding. It turned out really cute, and they had the venue all done up really cute with Christmas trees and whatnot. Again with the no audio, but I was basically explaining that I forgot that I needed these little liquor bottles to put on a drunk Barbie cake that I was doing. And so I was getting out to run to the liquor store real quick and get those. And then while I was out, I also had to stop by Walmart for a couple of things. So I just got all of that done in one fell swoop because it was around lunchtime and she was going to be coming to pick up that cake at 3 o'clock. All right, so here's the 3 that I decided to go with. This is the Barbie that goes on it. The lady who ordered the cake brought me this like a couple months ago whenever she first ordered it, so I've had it tucked away for a while. And then I ordered on Amazon the little toilet, and it comes with like mini liquor bottles and stuff. I'm a little bit further behind on time than I would like to be. Probably if I hadn't had to have gone to the store, then I'd be okay on time, but that's all right. I can still get everything done in a timely manner. But this is just the first one that I needed to make sure I got done because she's coming at 3 o'clock to come pick it up. So it's 1 o'clock now. We're a couple minutes away from 1 o'clock, so I'll have it done in just a few minutes. So she didn't have many directions for this cake except for anything pink. And she actually pulled this photo from my Facebook page. It was one that I posted, and it was also pink, but that one particularly had gold on it. So I am gonna add a little bit of gold because to me, the right shade of gold is sophisticated, I guess. You see it a lot on older people's cakes, adults' cakes. So I'm gonna add a little bit of gold. This is for a 30-year-old. I don't know if I mentioned that. These are always so awkward because I have to like smush the Barbie into the cake. Okay, so I've gotten the 2 cakes done that I wanted to have done earlier, but it took a little while longer than I thought it would. I can't speak. It took a little while longer than I thought it would, which I'm really bad about underestimating how much time things are gonna take me to do. And so I'll make this list of stuff that I want to do for the day, and I get to the end of the day and I only get like half of it done because I end up just taking my time doing things, which isn't a bad thing. But anyways, I got those 2 cakes done. It's 3 o'clock now, and my sister will be home soon with all of the children, so it's probably gonna get noisy in here. So I wanted to go ahead and talk to y'all now. I'm gonna get started on the wedding cake, which is just a naked cake for tomorrow, and finish up the groom's cake. Those are the only 2 I have left. And then I definitely want to clean up. I want to do the dishes and just clean up the kitchen, and then I'm gonna cook dinner. I'm making creamy pork chops, or it's pork chops in a creamy mushroom sauce. I found all of these recipes that were high protein, low calorie, and this was one of them that looked really good. So I've got pork chops thawing, and it shouldn't take too long to make, I don't think. And then we're just gonna do frozen broccoli on the side, steam it up, and that'll be dinner. And then it should be just a chill Friday night. I have an exciting package coming, nerdy probably, but it's a planner. I ordered a planner from this small business called The Daily, Dailee. She's on TikTok. Her name is Sophia Lee, I think, Lee, which is like, I guess it's punny. So I've been wanting one of her planners for a while. I looked at them last year, but they're like $45–50. But they're big planners, and they're very good for type A people. There's a list for everything. There's time blocking for each day has a page, versus there being 2 pages for a whole week, you know, in a regular planner. So it's just a very detailed planner. I'm super excited. So it's out for delivery. So I'll unbox it on camera if it comes in tonight and let you guys see it. I'm so excited. But yeah, I wanted one last year, and I just didn't have the $50 to spend on it last year. We were strapped for cash back when we were living on our own in the apartment. So I always felt guilty spending any sort of money on myself. So I didn't buy one last year, but I wanted to go ahead and get one this year. And of course, by the time I thought about getting one, her 2025 planners were already sold out. But she has like different versions. There's the mom planner, the daily planner, the teacher planner. So I went on her TikTok a couple weeks ago to see if maybe they were doing a restock on the daily planners. And I didn't find that, but I did find a video where she was saying that her mom planner is basically the same as the daily planner, but with a few extra pages. Like there's a babysitter page, there's a daycare page and stuff like that. And so she was like, if you want the daily planner but it's sold out, just get this one and you can rip out these pages if you don't need them. So I just went ahead and did that. So yeah, I'm excited. And it doesn't say like mom planner or anything on it. It just says 2025. So you can't tell the difference. So that worked out perfectly. Hello, it's me in the future. I was way too tired to do like a review on the daily planner whenever it came in that night, but it did come in and it's really nice. It's huge. Of course, I can't really use it for a couple more weeks, but I can tell it's gonna be really handy because right now I have a planner that I do like for my budgeting and everything, and that's pretty much the only thing I use it for at this moment. And then I have a couple of other pads of paper with different things that I write like my daily task on, and then cake things and work stuff and whatnot. So this will definitely come in handy to do everything in one place, which is really nice. So I'll give you a run through real quick. So for starters, it's gorgeous. It's very simple, very sleek. I love the gold detailing here and here and the rings. Sorry if you can hear my dog's toenails in the background. But it comes with a removable like bookmark, so you can bookmark the day that you're on. A year at a glance. It has your list of holidays, birthdays. I started writing those in. You can do like yearly to-dos, like different appointments and stuff, like your annual car maintenance, health checkups, yada yada yada. Usernames and passwords. I probably won't use this. I actually have something in the Notes app in my phone. That way I can just copy and paste things whenever I'm on my phone trying to remember a password. This is pretty cool. It's a travel plan and then a packing checklist, and there's a couple of these in there. The gift organizer list is really cool because it has who the gift is for, the gift idea, what the occasion is, your budget, if you purchased it or not, and then how much you actually spent. So if you want to budget gifts for everyone, that's really cool. Important phone numbers. I feel like this isn't very relevant for today's world because everything is in your phone, but if you need this, you can use it. So this is the part that since it's the mom planner, this is the type of stuff that's in it that I won't need, like school information. I've actually already taken out a couple of pages. The babysitter pages, I went ahead and took those out. This is cool. 2025 goals, a monthly progress tracker so you can stay in touch with your goals to see if you're adequately reaching those goals and doing, if you need to check in and reassess, you can do that. The spring cleaning checklist is pretty cool. It would be nice though if it was blank. For someone like me, I mean, I would want to curate it to exactly my home, but that's okay. This is a great starting list, and then I could always make one for myself elsewhere. A notes page. So these are what the months look like. We've got March. You've got your month at a glance. I like how it has lines, so nothing's gonna be crooked. It's gonna look nice. A brain dump page, maybe if there's a bunch of stuff you need to get done specifically in that month, you can write it all down here. Weekly chores is pretty cool, like certain things you want to get done around the house or just in your life, and they can be prioritized. And then you have a weekly overview, which is nice. This is like a meal tracker, which is cool. I'll probably use that. The grocery list, which is nice, but I mean, it is kind of small, so I'd probably write it elsewhere, but that's okay. And then this is also cool, workouts. I'll definitely use this because I can plan out what muscle groups I want to work out and then check them off whenever I've done that. And then this is what I really love, is that each day has its own page and there's time blocking, 5 a.m. to 12 a.m. with a to-do list for what you need to get done on that day, as well as a pretty big notes section, and it's the same for each day. I absolutely love that. And Saturday and Sunday are a little bit different, which I'm still okay with because a lot of times Saturday and Sunday on most calendars only have like a block about this big, there's like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, which is just too small for me because I do a lot of my cakes and stuff on the weekends. So it is really nice to have a pretty big section for those days, and from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., which still works perfectly for me. And that's pretty much it. I really, really like how this is laid out. I'm super happy with the purchase. It's huge. I'm very big on a ring in my planners. I don't like the book. I like to be able to lay them flat and also, do this if I need to. So it's really nice and I'm very happy with it. I think I'll get a lot of use out of it. But that's it. Oh, just kidding. There's stickers too if you need them. I'm not much for stickers, but I did keep them just in case I decide to use them. So just to give you guys an overview about my nerdy little planner that I was super excited about. Anyway, I'm gonna get back on it and try to get these cakes done. This dinner was an absolute slam dunk. It was so good. I mean, I'm a sucker for like pork chops with mushrooms and onion anyway, but I tenderized the pork chops before I cooked them. So I basically just smashed them as thin as I could. And then when I cooked them on the stove, I covered them with foil to try and keep the moisture in. And they turned out like really tender, really juicy. And the sauce was a 10 out of 10. It was a recipe on Pinterest, I believe, so I'll put it in the description if you'd like to try it out. And then, of course, I always add my own twist to things, like I season it with what I know we like, and that's what I think everybody should do, so just kind of use your judgment. But I followed the recipe pretty closely as far as the sauce went, and it was absolutely delicious. Blue all over my hands, and I got like pink on my arm earlier. There's no telling how that happened. I am wiped. It's 8:30 and I just put that wedding cake in the fridge, and I've just been trying to clean up the kitchen. Basically all I have left to do is wipe down the counters, and then I'm good to go. I'm so tired. Like I said, everything always takes me so much longer than it needs to, really. The only reason that wedding cake was taking me longer is because I just wasn't sure about how it was turning out. I didn't really like it. I kept trying to redo it, so but I'm happy with how it finally came out. And then I'll be adding some pine cones and stuff on at the venue whenever I drop it off tomorrow, so it'll definitely come together nicely, I think. But my sister and my brother-in-law had a movie on in the background, and so I kept watching it. So yeah, I just kept stopping watching the movie and not doing what I needed to do. But that's the only reason that it took me so long. So I'm just gonna finish cleaning up, and then I'm going to get ready for bed because I am tired.